Hello and welcome to this week's show, and I have God here with me again today, and he is looking to give a wonderful talk, I'm sure, and I never know what he's going to say, so it'll be interesting to see what his words are. But before we go to God, I just want to say, if anyone is watching these videos and are excited to see what it comes through, every Thursday and Sunday is when I'm doing the videos, and if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. If you're watching on Instagram, don't forget to follow. And so without further ado, let's go to God and see what he has to say. And he is saying to me that with all these videos that Gail is doing, he feels that there is more work that needs to be done, and he is very keen and enthusiastic to actually bring about these videos in a different way. And he is going to be starting this as of today, and he's going to be bringing forward slightly different information, and he's rather excited to be able to do this because he always likes doing things in a different way. And he's saying to me that he wants to talk about his life and what it means to be God. I laugh because I think to myself, wow, I wasn't expecting that. Anyway, back to God. And he's saying to me that he feels that one of the most important things that he feels in being God is that his work takes him all over his universe, and he has to deal with many people from many walks of life, and he is always keen to help man at any point and any time. But one of the difficulties that he has had is that his expectation of man initially fell short of what he wanted for man. He wanted man to be good in their thinking and friendly and loving and kind and all those sort of attributes. And sadly, he says that when man first came about with Adam and Eve, he says that they weren't always as good as he would like. And he says the story is such that people often talk about Eve taking the apple, but he says that it wasn't the apple entirely that led to his decision for Adam and Eve to take a life on the earth and live a life where they learn their lessons. And he says that there were many things that led to this, and he realized very soon on that they weren't equipped with the abilities to be the people that he wanted of them. And so he made a decision that he had to work very, very hard in being God, and he knew that without the sacrifices of continuing to be on his own, he had to learn the lesson himself that man will take a long time to evolve and develop. And he vowed from that very moment, that he would do everything within his capability to always stand by man and always give them what they need in order for their growth and to become better people and more evolved in their evolvement. And this is why today he feels that the evolvement of man has come a long way, and man is not the same species that he created in Adam and Eve. And he's saying that he's rather proud of his creation as we stand today. He feels that it's completely different from Adam and Eve. And he's saying to me that he would like to take man to the next stage of their evolvement, and he feels that it's a stage that could cause a few problems because there may be some sort of hiccups along the way. And he's saying that he would like to test the waters, so to speak, and so he says that in the next 4 to 5 years there will be some births into the world where children are developing at a different rate and in a different way than what we are used to, and he's saying to me that this is going to be perfectly normal, and not every child will be like this. It will be a select few, but as time goes on, and when the man is able to be ready for this next stage, there will be more men or children being born in this way. He says that his role of God, he feels, is he would like to describe it as it's a challenging role, but it's a role that he finds great reward in. But sometimes he has enormous difficulties because not all men are equipped with the ways of what he would expect. But when he sees a man or a woman that comes back to his earth where they have done such good things and they've been kind and they've been loving, he always feels that this touches his soul, touches his heart, touches everything about him. He feels that he is rewarded with man being what he considers to be the best that they possibly can. So he's saying, with regards to his own life as God, he wants to thank man, because without man he would not have the company, he would not have the interesting times that he has. He would not be able to have the interesting conversations or witness the wonderful achievements of man. And he wants to thank man for everything that they do and all the good things that they do, because he feels that man rewards his heart, and this is something that he is grateful to man for. He wants to pray, and he takes my hands together and he bows my head and he says, "It is my wish to always be committed to man, to always give to man, to show man that I will always be there no matter what happens in the world. It is my wish that as time moves forward, that man has a deeper understanding of my world and of myself, that man understands that I am a living person, alive and well, and that I am a person that wishes to at all times help man grow and become better people, for their souls need to be enriched with the goodness of life." And he's thanking you for watching and understanding his role as God. And so I think that's quite extraordinary and interesting, and how interesting that he wants to talk about himself. Anyway, see you tomorrow, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you like. Goodbye.